Hello YouTube, it's me here again. I know I've been making a lot more videos lately, but I'll probably hit a dry spell pretty soon. So don't get your knickers in a knot. Okay, anyway, what I wanted to talk about, and I promise this has some relevance, I wanted to talk about the suicide of Eric James uh, Borger, I think is his name. Please don't get offended if I pronounce it right. I am absolutely terrible at pronouncing other people's names, so it's a miracle I can keep mine out. But it's a pretty easy one. Lots of like every lots of. Okay, anyway. So I just found out just about an hour ago, I guess, that he had done it. He committed suicide a month after he posted and it gets better video, and his story was really mortifying, I guess, to hear what he went through. And I posted um that video on my Facebook page, and I'm going to post this video on my Facebook page as well, so please watch it there if you would like. I'm Jamie Potter. I'm the picture with the crazy hair. Of course, my hair's a bit shorter now, but it will grow. Okay, anyway. But I wanted to make a video about how I felt about his committing suicide and what I think that what I think that means. I guess I find one part disconcerting, and maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but my feelings are my feelings, what can I say? Um, and that part is the fact that he was an intern at the Trevor Project. And I'm not saying that the volunteers aren't allowed to feel depressed or even feel suicidal. We all have some level of depression. And trust me, I'm not one to judge because I suffer from clinical depression. I've been diagnosed. I'm on medication. I'm the first one to admit that. So, anyway, but my point is how could he give advice to young kids? And this may sound hypocritical, but I don't want it to. That's not my purpose for doing this or wanting to do it. But it's just like, what made him push over the edge? I mean, what can make him want to quit? Yes, his circumstances were horrific. Yes, and maybe they were horrible, beyond horrible. I couldn't imagine. I thought my situation was bad, but in comparison, mine was a cakewalk. Hell, it was a stroll down Candyland Lane compared to his. But, anyway, I just can't imagine going for that. And maybe the damage was up beyond repair, who knows. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because, just when someone makes an this other video or a video of that nature, it goes to show that no one is completely out of the woods, and we still need people to talk to. And really, I think it has to do with validating where you think you're at and where you're really at. Because I know this from experience with myself. I get into the habit of telling myself that I'm ready for something and I'm confident and I can do it, but when it actually confronts me, when I come face to face with it, it scares me sometimes. And I can completely understand because, as I said before, I've dealt with suicidal thoughts, but I will get into that. I've dealt with addiction, I've dealt with a lot of stuff. But the point is, when someone goes through so many horrific events like this young man did, something has to change within you. And I don't think that you can ever really recover. With that said, I do believe in therapy and I believe in medication if it's right for the individual. Because practice what you preach. I'm in therapy and guess what? I'm on prescription medication. So I'm practicing what I'm preaching, honey bun. So I think that's very important. And I don't want to come up being a preacher because who am I to come up being a preacher? Anyway, but the thing is, I think it's really sad. I really do. Because when a young person like that commits suicide, I can't help but feel like that's me. That's a part of me that does it. Because it's very hard to come out, and it's very hard to be true to yourself. I'm referring back to me, okay? Especially when you are alone and you don't have any physical gang contact except for over the internet. And don't get me wrong, I'm extremely flattered with all of the positive messages I've gotten, and I'm extremely grateful. However, I am realistic in the fact that I know that I still have these feelings, and I know I will probably need some kind of help with those, with dealing with those feelings for the rest of my life. Because once you've been abused in any way, shape, or form, you never fully recover. It always stays with you. And a very small part of you always feels like you're the victim. And for me, when I hear stories like this, it's really scary because it reminds me of how many of us it can happen to. And this kid was a prime example because it's something young, and I just can't imagine. My heart breaks, and I wish I could have helped him. I know that doesn't sound logical, but I just don't want to see this happen anymore. And I certainly don't want to be one of these people. But the truth is, we all have the capability to be a person on the news saying that we have killed themselves. I killed ourselves, and I think we need to recognize it because it's very real and it's never going to go away. But we need to realize it and own it and talk about it. So bye, I hope you enjoy it. Take care.